Why do companies exist? Throughout history, academics have debated that question.
And it wasn't just theoretical banter. As you will see, the ideas that won the day have profoundly influenced Wall Street and Main Street.
Today, we're at another crucial juncture in the history of the corporation. Ideas matter more than ever.
But before we reimagine corporate purpose, let's first retrace our footsteps.
100 years ago, the corporate law mantra that companies exist to make as much money as possible for shareholders was decided in Dodge v. Ford. Ford may have just wanted to put the squeeze on his shareholders and competitors, the Dodge brothers, but he put himself out there as a stakeholder god, claiming that the purpose of business was
to do as much good as we can, everywhere, for everybody concerned.
And to make some money along the way. The Dodge brothers disagreed, sued him, and won.
Dodge v. Ford was part of an ideology of freedom for corporations. In what we now call the Lochner era, the Supreme Court struck down a law that said bakers could only work 60 hours a week. Why? Because it violated their right to contract freely.
The employee may desire to earn the extra money, but this statute forbids the employer from permitting the employee to earn it.
And then, in October of 1929, the stock market came crashing down, triggering the Great Depression. Now Americans weren't so sure about unbridled corporate power anymore. Progressive ideas about the corporation, which had been brewing since the 1910s, began to reemerge.
President Franklin Roosevelt grabbed onto this. He thought that companies owed a duty to society and ushered in sweeping regulation. In this war of ideas, academics led the way. Adolph Berkeley and Gardner Means argued that corporate workers and communities needed protection from the corporation.
Power in economic organization shall be subjected to the same tests of public benefit which have been applied in
Corporate purpose was aligned with social purpose. The Lochner era had ended.
In the 1970s, the economy was struggling, an ideal moment for academics like Milton Friedman and Friedrich Hayek to enter the scene.
The social responsibility of business is to increase its profits.
Companies have marched to this mantra for the past 5 decades. And then came the financial crisis, income inequality, the Me Too movement, and the climate crisis. Today, everybody seems to be rejecting Friedman's ideas. Employees, consumers, even the titans of Wall Street. Our planet is speaking too. These cries are getting louder, and CEOs are responding.
Do you only manage for your shareholders, or are you managing for your stakeholders? And when I say stakeholders, I mean your employees, your customers, your partners, and yeah, the homeless are also a stakeholder.
Corporate governance is even a hot topic in sound bites and stump speeches today. But Friedman lives on.
So where do we go from here? Now, everything is in flux again. There are old questions and new ones.
And we can't answer them without bold new ideas. Berkeley is the world's leading public university, and we're in the idea business. Join us in reimagining corporate governance with the next big idea.